Good morning, everybody. This is Todd with the Forex Nitty Gritty Insiders Daily Video. Hope you're having a fantastic day today and being able to be somewhat successful in your trading. Today we have trade balances coming out in Canada and the U.S. that possibly will cause some movement to the currency market. And then tomorrow is the big day with the FOMC statement, so be prepared for that. Sometimes just knowing that the FOMC meeting is coming out causes the market to get a little bit sketchy in its movements, so keep that in mind also, just so that you're aware of the fact that that can happen. Yesterday and today I want to talk a little bit more today about the topic of support and resistance. And when we talk about these areas here, I'm going to refer to them as barriers. Sorry, let me get the right spelling. Barriers to the movement of price. And those barriers happen as support for the price or resistance to the price. And so as we look at our price movement, and this would be just price going from one point to the next, when that barrier is overhead, it's in the form of resistance, meaning this area is resisting the continued movement higher. And what happens is sellers come in at these points and push the market lower. Inversely, when we have it having a barrier at the bottom, we talk about that as support. It's supporting that price from going lower. And we have buyers coming in, causing the price to be held up and moving higher. Now, this is really kind of a struggle between sellers and buyers as the price moves within this range. Now, at some point, and these are some strategies that people trade, we get a break of that barrier, and then we have some freedom for it to run either up or to the downside. This barrier doesn't necessarily need to be horizontal. I mean, it doesn't have to be in a sideways movement. We can see it at an angle. And with this US CAD here, you can kind of see what we're talking about. Get my drawing tool here, where the price is traveling within this channel here. And if we, make this our box, our resistance, our support, and we get our buyers and sellers coming into play here, and it just fluctuates within this range. So whether you're at a diagonal area of support or resistance or a horizontal like we first looked at, it doesn't really matter. What we have to understand is that when it moves down towards support, that's when we want to be looking for the buyers to come in, or when it moves up towards resistance, that's when the sellers are going to come in. Now, when we talk about the simple trading method, if I'm dealing with a downtrending pair, here's our downward channel that we were looking at. as the price overall trend is moving down, we know we want to be selling. As it moves up to this resistance and these sellers start to come back in, that's when we want to look for the move below the LL3, because those sellers are going to push this lower, causing us to have a profitable position as it moves back down towards some support. So buying at support, selling at resistance is critical in being able to successfully navigate through the simple trading method. And so the more that you can understand that, the more that you can identify the trend first and then these support and resistance areas, the better off you're going to be for entering into your trade. So take some time to consider that, and if you have questions, feel free to let me know. If not, have a fantastic rest of the day, and we'll be back tomorrow to see how the market continues to move and answer any questions that might arise. Have a great day.